Oh, you know it's your girl. Let's get straight into it. What's up, everyone? It's your big cousin, Ace King. I'm the CEO of AK Studios, and we are a image and brand consulting agency. I've developed artists. I've worked with some of the world's most massive talents, and I have a pretty unique edge when it comes to artistry, performance, presence, image, all of those things. And so I want to get into would I sign Keke Palmer? Let's talk about it. So our girl, big sis, Keke Palmer just released her new album. It's called Just Kiki. I encourage you to listen to it so we can have a full conversation about it. But I want to do a review and just kind of a breakdown analysis of her overall brand and just ultimately, I want to tell you guys why I wouldn't sign her. So Keke Palmer is a multi-hyphenate. Google the word. Google the word. Talent. I mean, multi-talented woman. She is a speaker, a host, a comedian, an actress, a performer, a panelist. She is a dancer. She's a singer. I mean, really, what can't she do? I'm starting to think there's nothing this girl is not capable of doing. She was born in Harvey, Illinois as Lauren Keyana Palmer. And we call her Kiki, but I'm sure her family calls her Lauren. And I just want to get straight into it. Let's talk about the album. So the album is called Just Kiki. It was just released a week ago. And I've been listening to it and I've been just having so many thoughts. And I thought I could share this because I was a vocal coach. I was a artist development coach. I worked for record labels, developing artists just like her. And I want to talk about some of the things that I think are her major strengths and the things that contribute to why we love her. And then some areas of opportunities I think could really just sharpen her brand and help highlight her artistry just a little bit more. So what I love about this album is it really feels cinematic. There are acts and there are different elements to this story. So you know you're heading somewhere. So she's basically bringing her life to music, and it just resonates because it's a different version of Keke Palmer. We're so used to hearing her be so poised and so media excellent, media trained, right? The way that she presents. But 125 Degrees is basically about, I met this guy, and things got steamy. Next thing I know, I was in a t-shirt with no panties on. And what I love about the song, for one, when I listen to songs, let me slow down. When I listen to songs, I listen for vocal performance. That's the first thing. I'm a vocal performance kind of guy. I'm listening to the way that you phrase your words. I'm listening to the way that you breathe on the beat. I'm listening to how you attack certain lines in your delivery. And I think this song is really a masterclass into what we can expect from Keke Palmer as a vocalist. I mean, she's sitting in a part of her voice that seems very comfortable. I don't know if she's a mezzo soprano. She has to be some type of soprano because there's this light quality to her voice. It's very high set. Her lyrics is high. And she's singing these lyrics that are saying, hey, I just met this guy and I'm feeling him and I'm doing things and we're doing things and the things is stinging. I love this song. I love this record. I love the delivery. I love hearing her try different elements of her voice. She's doing these chest notes that transition into these high notes or these head voice notes. And I just start thinking wow, she has way more skill vocally than what I have given her credit for. I love that about her.
You have this song called My Confession, and you talk about that moment when you went on stage with Usher in Vegas that went viral. And you say that this song kind of gave you closure in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can tell your truth, own your story, I think it helps you as a person, and especially as an artist. That's what it's about. It's about transmuting. So for me, it was not even just that single, but, the whole album really marks this time period in my life and becoming a mother and, all those things that changed me.
Anyone who knows me know that I am speaking about storytelling every day. The power of storytelling means you're communicating a message with your audience. And there's a scientific process that happens called neural coupling. Neural coupling is when you tell me a story and something happens in my brain chemistry that makes me feel it, understand it, resonate with it, and ultimately identify with it. It's science. So when you tell a good story, people are not only listening to it, but they're feeling it. And what happens is this thing that calls a buy-in. People are bought into your world, which means ultimately they'll buy and support and promote. They'll do all of the things that you want an audience to do, which will increase your marketability, your overall wealth, and everything else in your life. I love that she's in a season of her life where she's ready to be a little bit more upfront about her story. As I continue to play this album, another song that stood out to me that I played over and over again is this track called Exposed. The lyrics are very simple. It says, "Why are you exposing me? You're getting too close to all of the parts of me that I hate the most. Boy, we're supposed to be lovers, not foes." Again, she's speaking to someone, and she's being very honest about how it feels to be a starlet who has your secrets aired out to the world, and what it talks about to be or what it feels like to be exploited and to be exposed. It's such a candid and honest perspective and viewpoint for her, and it really again brings us back into her world, and we're hearing a different type of Kiki. Again, I want to get onto the vocals because she is resting in this super comfortable part of her voice. In singing, we call it the tessitura, which is like the sweet space of your voice. It's the part that most likely sounds like your talking voice. It's just really easy to access that part of your voice and to be able to sing and be dynamic. It just makes the song, when it comes to vocal performance, sound so much better. The voice is sultry, it's super connected, it's fluid, it has agility, it's able to reach higher notes and then go into the depths. It is buttery, it's velvety, and I just love everything about her voice. It sounds to me, if I can compare it to anything, like buttercream on a wedding cake. It's just so savory, it's so sexy, it's so delicious. Again, I'm like, wow, Kiki really got that gift. Like, she's not just your regular vocalist, she's a vocalist. Okay? She knows what she's doing. And I think that, again, these are the reasons why I believe that we should really give her a chance as a vocalist. Would I sign Kiki? Yes. But I'm going to be honest with you and tell you the only thing that I think I would do differently is I know that she has branded herself as Keke Palmer. But this album does not feel like Keke Palmer. This album feels like this is Lauren. And I think that for me, as a brand consultant, an image consultant, I think the world deserves to know Lauren. And I think that it could have been an interesting pivot for her artistry if she would have came as Lauren. I think we have learned to see Keke Palmer as our little sister. We've seen her grow up, and it's really hard to connect to these very adult tales that she's telling on this album. It's hard to see our girl, you know, it's your girl. It's hard to see her experiencing those things because to many of us, we hold her as this like elite, this icon, and we see her as Akeelah to be, right? So we're trying to somehow conflate in our mind that Lauren and Keke Palmer, that these are her stories, and it's difficult. But I think if we would get to meet Lauren and hear about the woman, the mother, the single mother who has embattled issues in the public as a successful entertainer, and being able to hear her story, I just think her brand needs to elevate to this level of, I'm an adult now. I'm a grown woman, and I got grown woman shit going on. But I would sign her 100%. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Kiki is a headliner. I would love to get to meet Lolo. I would love to get to meet Lauren. Like, for real, for real. All right, I'm out of here. Nonetheless, y'all, I wrote a book called Speak the Fuck Up, and I have an audio version of that book. It is a 7-minute audio event that is going to transform your life, and it's going to teach you how to be the fucking headliner in your story. So go ahead and go to aceking.com and get the book, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Will I Sign You? This has been an AK Studios production. I'll see you in the next video. This has been an AK Studios production.